Greetings programs, welcome to Stegosaurus Studios. My name is Mike and I'm hiding out here in the shop, hiding from my responsibilities inside the house. So today we've got episode 8 of the Pit Droid, but before we get to the content, let's watch a whirly little dinosaur for a few moments. So I've got this motor bracket that I've designed and printed, and got to get the motors put in it and everything put together. I've talked about that bracket. So this is the assembly. So let's watch that assembly video. Thumbs up, yay! Except I screwed that up. So, on the video, I put both motors in from the back, but one of the motors, the smaller one, is supposed to go in from the front, and I've got it corrected here. The pulleys need to be in line with the tensioning towers. So the taller one, taller tower to the top of the pulley, the lower tower to the bottom of the pulley. And when this comes in from the back, they don't line up. So that was screw up number 1. Screw up number 2, I didn't leave room for these wires here. So there's going to be a video coming up where you're going to watch me Dremel it to make room. This is not the final bracket most likely. So I will take that into account and fix that. And then one other thing is on the tensioning towers, the machine screws that I have on here, I thought I had some 22 millimeter long ones when I was doing the design. I don't. I have 20s and 25s. 20s were too short. 25s are a little bit too long. So I had to put a little one of these nuts on each one to bump it up so that it wouldn't bottom out. So a couple of mess ups. That's what happens. Anyway, watch the next video where you'll watch me Dremel and fix this thing and put it on right. Wow, you know, sometimes I wish I could move that fast in real life because I'd get a lot of stuff done, but I can't. That's movie magic there. But anyway, now that that's together, let's test it. All right. What am I trying to say here? So I've got a little setup going on. So I've ended the last episode and I said I had revealed all the CANbus and stuff, and I haven't because I hadn't actually communicated to the CANbus. And the code that I wrote to move, it did a spectacular amount of nothing. And so this is what I've got here. So Tiny Mover actually provides this. It's this very small little program. It just accepts a few commands and does a few things. So I have that loaded. I have the computer USB hooked up to the Arduino and the CAN shield, so I can issue commands through the serial interface and see the serial. I still have the TDR18. It's powered up. I didn't disconnect it, but it's not actually doing anything in this code. And then we have the two motors, and we'll be operating this motor here. Motor is plugged in, so the power goes to the motor, and then I'm trying to operate with two hands here. These three wires go over to the board. It's in the back of the motor. And that carries the CAN low, CAN high signals to the motor. So like I said, I couldn't get it to work, so I kind of am backtracking a little bit and using the Tiny Mover. So from the serial, if we enter in this little left, or whatever you want, left pointing caret, and then hit enter, that is supposed to move the motor one turn, and it does. And then we can do the same with moving it the other direction, and it works. So what this test has done is shown that I am communicating on the CANbus. I have the wires hooked up correctly, which means I'm communicating on the CANbus. Now I just need to figure out my own code to use the transmitter and receiver to actually make that motor move. I need to delve into so Tiny Mover provides an Arduino library, and I need to delve into that. It's not my strong suit. I've been looking at it all morning, haven't gotten very far, trying to parse it out to figure out I think I might have some idea of where my issues are, but anyway, future videos, hopefully, to when I actually get that figured out. Yay, I finally have successfully got the transmitter and the transmitter receiver communicating on the CANbus to the motor. So just to demonstrate, so I have the twist end on this stick and then this motor. Basically, I'm using a map function to map the twist to the motor. So as I twist it, you can see that the motor is moving. And then the other direction. So I might have to put a little bit of maybe a smoothing function on this. I'm just gonna have to play around with the tuning a little bit, but at least now I finally have it working. So yay! All right, so I've got motor movement with the transmitter. That's a great big step forward. That's awesome. I have been having difficulty getting both motors to move at the same time with two different joysticks. Don't really know what's going on, some kind of weirdness. Anyway, that's probably going to have to be for a future episode. That we've reached the end of this one. So go out and hide from your responsibilities and build droids like I do. Talk to you later.